Hello everyone, today it's Sightsee King videos, and today we're going to be updating this phone, the Samsung Galaxy A56, to OneUI version 8.5. So OneUI 8.5 improves and also changes quite a load of things on Android 16 from OneUI 8. So I'm looking forward to this. So here's what OneUI 8 looks like right now with the Samsung apps. So this is what the Samsung apps look like. All these right here are the Samsung apps. They've got like OneUI 7, OneUI 8 look to them. But apparently what OneUI 8.5 is going to update those applications and it's going to make them more shinier, which is quite a nice touch to it. Here's what the homepage and everything looks like. The icons. The status bar, I heard that the status bar will be updated as well. Here's what the current control panel looks like and the status bar. So all that's going to change, I think, to improve and stuff. For developer-wise on OneUI 8.5, OneUI 8.5 is going to remove download mode. So from news articles back in like February or March, I think it was, that OneUI 8.5 was actually going to remove download mode. And you will have to access download mode by entering maintenance mode, which is quite bad. Because if the operating system were to brick or get corrupt, how are you supposed to go to download mode if the operating system's corrupt? It doesn't make any sense why Samsung would lock it behind maintenance mode. But, well, that's just Samsung for you. On the positive side, at least recovery mode will be still accessible. But now let's wait and see if this thing gets updated. Right now, it's just downloading and installing. So this uses seamless updates method, so it doesn't use the recovery mode by updating it. So this uses a newer method. So here's all the changes from this app updates. So fresh new look, blah blah blah, workflow and all that stuff. Bixby will have some changes. New filters on the camera, home screen, home and lock screen. So all these will be changed as well. More customizable clock fonts, enhanced weather widget. Pollen index, nice. Direct voicemail, yay, that's good. Got the clock, connectivity, quick share, Samsung Health, battery and power. And here is all the improvements to security and privacy. So theft protection, turn off auto blocker temporarily, and check the security status of devices. Also, one thing they didn't mention in this is download mode, because download mode is going to be blocked on normal modes of Samsung. You will have to have maintenance mode to access it. So that's one thing they're not mentioning is security and privacy. Acceptability and even more improvements. More customizable quick panel. Yep, that's why I was showing before. You can customize all that. And early alerts and reminders. Insert tables in Samsung Notes. Partial screen recording. That's good. That means you can record one app. Finally, Samsung's done something good there. And calendar nudges. Save time on conjugations. So this is actually a really good update. So it seems like they've improved a lot of stuff in this version, and that is great. And all these applications, as I mentioned before, will all be updated to the latest versions. Also, another mention of OneUI 8.5 is the software update screen. So apparently in new versions, when you click on the software update, it will just show OneUI 8.5 there, and it will say check for updates. This is the old version, so this will change now. As you can see, this right here is the software information. Right here, so we've got OneUI 8.0 and Android 16. All that will change to 8.5, and that will still be Android 16. And this is 1st of April 2026, so that will change as well to like May or something. So that's all the changes that's going to be changing in the software area as well. And yeah, that will be just like OneUI 8.5 and check for updates. So it's at 91% installing. I'm going to go back when this is 100%. Alright, it's done. Let's now restart the phone and see what's changed. So just back our basic Samsung Galaxy secured by Knox screen, powered by Android. The Android head's still the same. I thought that would be updated, but I guess they've just kept it just like that. But yeah, still cool. Here's the OneUI updating screen, just optimizing its apps. Alright, it's been updated. One thing I've noticed that's changed is the battery indicator. It looks more smaller. And the font looks the same. And it seems like these icons have been updated as well. Now let's unlock. Here it is. Welcome to OneUI 8.5. Now let's set this thing up. Hey look, there's the new icons. Intelligent features. Next. Checking for updates. You're all set. Now let's just go home. Also, the icons look different as well. So here is the home screen. From here, it looks the same. It's just loading all my apps. It is a bit slow, I've noticed. Let's have a look at the status bar. Oh yeah, you can notice a change right here. I've noticed that it looks different. The animation looks different. So here is what the menu looks like. It looks a bit more... Yeah, it just looks a little bit different, but still it actually looks quite cool like that. Alright, let's go into settings and see what's changed. Here, settings looks a bit different as well. They've copied the Apple approach, and also it reminds me of OneUI 6 again. So now let's go to About Phone. And here it is. We are now on version 8.5, Android 16, and we're on April 2026. Now here is the update screen. This is what the new update screen looks like. Here it is, OneUI 8.5. So as you can see, this is what the new update screen looks like. Now let's have a look at the icons. So here's what the new icons look like. They look more like they've got like this more brighter texture to it, like more 3D like interface. They look more 3D, so that's quite cool. And also the search bar's new. That's a new thing on the bottom of the phone. And also they've got that like reflections circled them. You can see they've got that 3D circle like effect around the icons now, so that's new. I heard that the camera app's been updated. I think it may be in the fun area, but yeah, it looks the same to me. So the phone dial looks different. They've copied the iOS 26 approach. Also the Galaxy approach looks different as well. These icons right here. And also this menu looks new as well. So as you can see, the photos, albums, collections menu. But the top is exactly the same. The File Explorer has also been updated as well. They've updated the internal storage. That looks more nicer. They've got the search bar at the bottom. And they've just got new icons in general at the top. So that's all changed. One thing I've noticed is the photo sound effect sounds different. That sounds different. Yeah, that's been updated as well. Let's see what charging is like. Let's see if charging animations have changed as well. Okay, the charging animation is the same and the sound is exactly the same, but the icon just looks smaller. The lock and unlock sound effect are still the same. The weather application has partially updated as well, with bubble text at the top. Let's see if they fixed the issue where the camera glitch is still there. The camera glitch is still there, so that hasn't been fixed, which kind of sucks. Yeah, that's basically most of the differences in this phone. Tips interface looks exactly the same. Let's see what the calendar's got. Okay, so that's the calendar. That looks different as well. The Galaxy Store looks exactly the same. Looks a bit different, but it's still got the old layout still. It's not got that bubble effect like iOS. Also, I've noticed that when you search up the word messages, Samsung's messages are completely gone. It's just been replaced with Google Messages at this point. So that's one thing I've noticed is the messages on this phone. It's just the Google Messages now, so the Samsung Messages have been completely retired. So that's basically all the changes I've noticed on this phone so far. Now, I'm curious, to say the least. Let's see if we can access download mode on this. Yeah, I've noticed the icons there look different as well. That's one thing I've pointed out. They look a bit more bolder. But yeah, that's all the basic system like changes. Also, that's gone darker as well. So now let's restart. Let's shut down the phone and let's see if we could access download mode. Because on OneUI 8.5, the download mode option's gone. So I'm just going to press volume up, volume down to enter download mode. Alright, download mode still exists. But right there is download mode. And on the newer versions, it should say press volume down power button to shut off. Okay, so that's good. So at least all that has been, at least all this has been okay. So now let's just exit. Let's just exit now. She genuinely thought Samsung removed or was going to completely disable download mode, but this is the first time I've been proven wrong. I guess it was only those like phones or those betas, but yeah, from this confirming and stuff, I think Samsung hasn't removed download mode on their phones, so that's good news. Yeah, I just wanted to check. So that's basically everything on this video I wanted to talk about this new update. There's one thing I actually did forget, and that was the clock. Yeah, the clock's updated as well. Oh yeah, it looks very different. That's changed, and this has changed, and that's still the same. But yeah, also that background is different as well. So yeah, also the timer, that's the same. It's just like blurred in the background, and the clock, that's different. So that's quite cool. They've added the clock feature, so that's changed. Yeah, forgot to mention about the clock. So anyways, thanks for watching. Subscribe to Isaac King videos, and see you again next time.